Hello, it's Kat. How is everyone tonight? Yeah, no, there's no one here. I'm talking to me. Oh gosh. I'm too tired today, so I'll make no sense, I'm sure. I'm just going to wait a few minutes before anybody gets here, until somebody gets here. See, I can't talk tonight. Hi, Tanisha. You can hear my rambling craziness. I'm trying to find my controls here. Hi, Lauren. I don't know where they went to. I wanted to zoom in, but anyway. So how are you all tonight? So tonight the only thing I've done for tonight's video is went ahead and made, ooh, that's blinding. One of the things I'm going to use in my card or my book. Hey, Carrie, how are you? Simply because I needed to use the sewing machine for it, but I haven't finished decorating it. So I'm good other than just slightly crazy, you know. So I finished, I hope everybody saw the video where I made this journal. I did a tutorial on how you do them. This was the first page in it. This still has a little pocket where I can put something small. I figured I could use it for later if I wanted to add something. See? And then the second page, I decoupaged napkin too. And can everybody hear me okay? Because my one video, I guess I lost sound completely and no one could hear me. And then this was yesterday's, very simple. Okay, thank you, Tanisha. Am I saying your name right? Tanisha? It says, if you believe in it, then fight for it. And I just wanted it simple and plain. So, okay. So, with 2 blank pages, I am going to remove this because it's easier to do my journaling page without the bulk. And I have a, what's the word I'm looking for? A couple papers picked out that, but I don't know which one I want to use or if I want to use both of them. I think that's pretty, yeah, people mess it up. Huh? Hi, Rebecca. You're not late. I'm early. So I can't decide which she looks better on, brown or the red. You guys tell me what you think. But I want her to open like a little book. The last name, yeah. They want to spell my last name wrong all the time. Put an E-N instead of an O-N. So anyway, I have this little picture and I can't make up my mind. So which do you think? Brown or red? You like the red, Carrie? That's kind of what I was thinking, but then the brown kind of, I'm a brown person. I like the brown. Okay, so everybody says red, so that's what we'll go with. So I get my measuring or cutting tool out here. Do my fancy measuring. Trying to keep that glare gone, so if I don't succeed, you'll just have to yell at me. Do my fancy measuring. Because I hate to measure. Because I usually end up wrong. So I figure if I can just outline it, I'm doing good. This is some paper that my friend Rhonda sent to me in a friend mail. I did a video on it and then accidentally deleted it after I put everything up. So that video did not get posted. I went to upload it one day and I was like, oh, where did it go? Hi, Patricia. How are you? I love the handles on these Tim Holtz scissors. I need to get the smaller pair so I can use them when I'm fussy cutting more. Okay, don't want to throw my scraps away. Okay. So let's ink up the edges. I'm trying not to go too fast so I don't, you know, blur out on you. Using my favorite stain vintage photo. This paper is so pretty, and she sent so much of it that I really feel bad that I lost the video. But to go through and find everything she sent, because it was a big old box or envelope that was stuffed. I mean, I don't think she could have stuck anything else in there. Hi, Laurel. How are you? So we're going to put that down. Get my glue over here. Oh, Rebecca, I'm sorry. I know what that's like. I'm not buffering, am I, though? Because my internet, does not like me, so. Hi, Anna. Hi, Rosie. Okay, so. All these people. Thank you all for coming to my channel. Come and watch me make boo-boos. Hi, Maggie. Hi, Rhonda. Hi, Kathleen. I like the little bit of blue in that. I don't know if you can see that. A bit of blue in there. Rhonda, I was just talking about you, sending me all those goodies, and then I did the video. And when I went to upload it, I deleted it instead, but I'd already put everything away. Because that's how my brain works. Oh, I forgot to ink that. Don't want to put it down until I ink it. So I made my new journal insert and did a tutorial. I cannot talk. And hi, Maddie. And hope that everybody got to see it. I hope it made sense. Because I know for those of us that have done junk journals and made them a lot, this is easy stuff. But when you have never made them, having someone show you is a wonderful thing. So we're going to put her down here. And this image I got from the Digital Collage Club. And what this is an envelope from some junk mail. And I wanted to sew her in so that nothing could be put in front of her. So I inked up the envelope. I glued her in so she wouldn't move around. Hi, River. I'm not sure if I know your name. If I do, I've forgotten it, and I am so sorry. So I wanted to put her, sorry for the reach, where she couldn't flip it over or, move around in the envelope. And then inside, we will decorate that. So I have a card here that I'm going to use. Deborah in the house. Okay. I'm sorry. I need to do a cheat sheet for some of y'all's names, but I'm slowly learning them. So I inked up the edge of this. It's a double-sided paper, but I wanted this white edge to go down in here so that I could write my quote of the day in it. I hope that everybody's having a good day and everybody's gotten to craft or are crafting now. You have a cheat sheet. I know Maddie has one. She was writing down names yesterday. I think it was Maddie yesterday. And then writing down the times that everybody goes live. So I thank you for telling everybody when I go live, Maddie. So I think that will be a cute place for my journaling. And then I've got these two papers picked out to do to cover my envelope. I think I'm going to go with this lighter one. So here I have to measure. I can't fancy measure. Okay. Get my little cheat sheet paper here to write down my measurements because I forget very quickly. So I want this to go with inside the seams. So it is going to be 3 5/8. Sorry, I got so much stuff on my desk here. And well, that's pretty good. 3 3/8. And that will cover that part. Oh, excuse me. I have such a small space once I set my camera and my keyboard and all that up. And then I can never find where I set things down. If I missed anybody, just say hi again. I will not trying to ignore anybody. Okay, ink. There's probably enough ink on here. I think I cut that. I got the wrong end. Imagine that. Trying to keep everything in frame. You all know how that is, I'm sure, especially those of you that go live. Get it turned right. When you go live, you just think it's not as bad as it used to be for me. But when I would go live before, I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna mess up. I'm gonna say something I shouldn't say. My screen's gonna go black. All these things go through my mind. There's that one. And let's give it a little bit of contrast. I don't like when everything is matchy. So 3 5/8. I was trying to film a small short video for a Maggie giveaway and I kept going out of frame. I gave up. I will try again tomorrow. Yeah, I think we've all been there for that too. It's like, what am I doing? I love watching you make pages. So maybe someday I can get them done that. I don't know. It just comes to me. I'm going to have to trim it a little bit because it needs to go down inside. It once I have a concept in my head, which I do a small one because I wanted to use that lady that was on the front of that card. And like I said, she came from the Digital Collage Club. I love, love, love their stuff. Watch for a sale. I can tell you that because I got a really good deal, but right, as far as I know, not right now. She's not having a good deal, but her stuff is well worth it because you get in and you have access to every single thing she has in her shop, in their shop. And they're super, super nice. And of course, I love Tsunami Rose's items, and I've slowly getting a little stash, if you will, of digital images and things like that. Okay, so there is that. And you know me, it's got to have a flower. It just got to. You guys should have been born in a rose garden or something. Maybe I did. Maybe that's why I'm always grumpy, as my coworkers say. Hi, April. I hope I'm saying your name right. Kind of like that pink one. What do you think? But if I can find a red one, there's some pink and red. Nope, too big. I fussy cut so much stuff that I had to go get another. Yeah, I can trim that one. Another little container, and I use these little drawers. And my husband takes the little thing here that's on the side and cuts them off so they come all the way out for me. I'll make him a crafter yet. I love butterflies, but I'm not good at fussy cutting butterflies because it makes me mad when I cut their little antennas off. So I do it, but lost my trash bin. But I'm not as good at cutting them out as I am roses. I just love flowers. And these flowers, I can't go wrong with because I can't overwater them. I can't kill them. My husband laughed. So I could just, put them on a page and have them to look at for the rest of my life and not have to worry about giving them water or giving them food. I grew up on a farm, but I don't have a green thumb. That was my dad and my brothers. My brothers was in here talking about planting a garden today, and I'm like, ugh. That just means more work for me. I love the papers you sent, Rhonda. I love them. They were awesome. I've been using them a lot. And it's really not as much glue as you think I'm putting on there because it is art glitter glue, which in my opinion is the best wet glue out there. I can't use Fabri-Tac because it gives me massive headaches. I don't know the chemically smell of it. They reminded you of me. Yeah, I love them. And I think I got her crooked. But I guess that's why I'm called Perfectly Imperfect, right? I have all these cutouts of words from Tsunami Rose in different sizes. She looks crooked to me, like but just slightly. It'll be okay. No, what word goes good with her? All right, there's what I'm going with. Simple. Hi, Jamie. How are you? So I'm going to use the word honesty because my quote today is about being honest with yourself. If I can remember where I put the quote. Thank you. It is from Digital Collage Club, a digital download that I got from them. And I want this piece of fabric right here. So I'm going to snip and rip this. So I want this on there. And I need a piece of lace, so I hope I don't move the camera. I got this lace from eBay. Jan told me about it. It was super, super inexpensive for remnants of lace. Sorry if I get concentrating. I don't like that one too big. It is so pretty. This one might work. It's a little wider. Just something to give it some more texture. Yep, that one will work. Slowly building up my stock of supplies. The lace, though, if it's on eBay, this whole bag was like $6, $7, something like that. So I thought that was pretty good. Which do we like better? Just the lace with the word honest? Or like that? I don't know which I like the best. That piece of lace to lay down that's been folded in that bag. I think I like it like that. Find my glue. And yes, art glitter glue will work on fabric. You just want to use it sparingly or it will seep through a little bit. But I kind of want to try to get it to stop the fraying from where I ripped the fabric. Jan would tell me to sew first. But I didn't think I'd do this part. Or I would have waited and sewed the lace down. But it's all good. This works too. Let's see. Off center. And here is my work. See, I'm off camera again. Sorry. I am so used to working up close to myself that I get distracted and forget that there are people watching me. And I think we need a flower on the front of this lady here. Did I miss somebody coming in? If I did, just say hello again. Oh yeah, I like that right there. Now this one I don't have Fabri-Tac, but so that this dries faster, I'll use this Beacon 3-in-1. So I don't have to sit here and hold it. Excuse me again. This one doesn't smell quite as strong as the Fabri-Tac. Oh, and Maggie, are you still here? Because I made something the other day that was inspired by you, but I have a long way to go, girl. Let's see if I can get it. Sorry for the reach across. Can you see it? It's got a doily on the back and then lace and a button. And this lace is like 2 pieces together. And then this is a piece of this trim that I cut the flower out of. But I'm like, I have a long way to go on those. I'll stick to the paper for now. And I want a pearl. Thank you. Get that back out real quick. I watched Maggie do a live, her and Laurel, and she just whips those flowers out like that. And I'm like, I'd still be trying to decide which one to cut. Okay. So it still opens. So I'll have to wait to put the quote in there, but that's okay. Thank you, Rhonda. And you know me, I can't do one page. I have to do both. So let me put this away before I lose it. That has been known to happen. And I got from Tammy some book paper. And I didn't look at it when I opened it up, but it is from the book The Thornbirds. It's one of my favorite books of all times. I have a copy of it. It's still at my parents' house, or my brother's house now, but in the old bookshelf. But I think I've read that thing like 5 times. So we are going to use part of this book page on the other side. Oh, well, thank you. I try to do laces. Hi, Dawn. I love them. I think they're gorgeous. And then I put them together and I'm like, that didn't work out the way I wanted to. So let's do this side. And as much as this hurts, I'm going to tear this book page. You know, you have books that are your favorites and you're like, oh, I'm going to tear that? What am I thinking? But I need part of it. I don't need it all. So I like the series too. Yes, I remember watching it. Right now, I don't watch a lot of TV. But since I got my new computer, I have been watching Downton Abbey on the computer. So I had never even heard of Downton Abbey until like maybe 3 months ago. So I have a lot of catching up to do. I'm always behind at times. But I would like to find the Thornbirds series on some DVDs or something, because that would be cool. Yeah, I have a part of my favorite book in my journal, but it's like, oh, someone gutted my journal, my favorite book. I know, I'm weird. You watched it after everyone else did too. So who all has watched Downton Abbey? Because there's a couple characters in there I just want to wring their necks. Okay, you just finished watching it. I'm in the second season. I think it's second season. And I love it so far. Oh, they are, Dawn. They're making a movie. Oh, goodness. If you have, I think it's on Amazon. If you have Amazon Prime, Maggie, I think you can get everything and watch it through there. I think they're all on it anyway. I found myself Googling, do they ever figure out that Thomas is lying? Every time. I'm like, this man, what is he doing? Okay, so I'm just reaching over you because here in this box is all of my things that I've completed. And then Jamie sent me this. She made this little basket. So it works perfect to hold all the washies that I use every day in. It is so cool. I love it. And I can't find the washi I want. You're glad you binge watched it. Yeah, somebody has to be the bad guy, that's for sure. But just, I always. Game of Thrones. I've never watched Game of Thrones. Maybe someday I'll binge watch it on something. Yeah, that little basket is adorable, and it. I don't know if you saw her little Pinterest inspiration thing that she did with it. It is so cute. I got it in the mail, and I was like, oh, I couldn't even wait. I had to put it up. Dan was looking at me like, how you tie that? Took me a couple minutes to remember how she did it. I'm not that talented with the sewing machine yet. So I have this Tim Holtz washi because what's not to love, let's put it this way, about music notes. I mean, I want something that goes well with that. So let's see. This is my friend mail from Rebecca that I just absolutely adore. She had all kinds of goodies in here. So this envelope, that is amazing. Maybe I need to do a belly band right there. Seen a loaded bag folded like that before. So I was just like totally blown away. 1.5. When I opened it up, I sent her one, and mine was nothing like hers, which is the fun part about swapping with people, because you never know quite what somebody else is going to make. See, I hide things from myself. Oh. Are we still buffering? Okay. Okay. I hope I'm back. Try to refresh, because on my side it doesn't say I'm off. So I'm using this to make a little belly band to go for that tag. And I lost my little inky tool. Sorry about that. Someday maybe they'll get internet out our road all the way instead of good internet, like, because right now, you know, working with Frontier, it's the best I can get. So I apologize. I try to go on the times when I think it'll be the least amount of disturbances, because I couldn't try it on a Friday night on my own. It would be way too I'm looking in my lace bag again here for another little piece. I don't know where I went to. It's frustrating for me, Tanisha, because, you know, I like doing lives, and I hope that it doesn't turn people away from watching my lives. It's my way of communicating with y'all, and not, I mean, I like making videos too, but when you can see in real time what somebody is thinking about, it's awesome. Okay, right, there it was again, all the way up beside me. I let the glue tip off too long. So I'm going to put this little piece of lace across here. And trim it, because I obviously trimmed it too wide. I love live streams too. You get to know so many people. The people, not only the people in the live stream, but the people in chat, and you just get to communicate with people from all over the world. I was on watching a live the other night, and there was people from Australia, and it's, for me, it's really entertaining. Okay, I guess I'll hold that down for just a second, because that's how quick art glitter glue dries. It dries so fast, and it stuck that lace down just fine. The only thing I've ever had trouble with it holding down, and it's me, I just get too impatient, is those little flowers. So that will go in there. Get my trash out of the way here. I think we need something little. I sometimes have an issue of not knowing when to stop. But don't we all? We are junk journalers after all. Thank you, Jamie. I think it needs contrast. How about little gold ones? I'm telling you, my first live, I was talking so fast when I listened to it, the playback, I was like, oh, did anybody even understand me?
That girl's on Higby.
And my first actual video, I watched it back. I made a cookbook and shared it, and I'm like, oh, that was just bad. The cookbook was good, but the video was just bad. Me too. My 3 junk journals have turned into 5. I will show you the journal that I'm working on outside of this one here in a minute. Then I met Jan from Jan's Crazy Life. If y'all aren't sub to her. She's awesome. She's not doing a lot of videos right now, but she's awesome. And she was like, you need to go on to make videos. You need to make videos, because I was always commenting on her stuff. And so I did. And the rest is history, as they say. Can't get that off my finger. I have that little pick thing around here somewhere. Go big or go home. Yeah. I did put up 4 journals into my Etsy shop, and I will link it when the video's over from Etsy shop. There's a total of 6 in there now. Trying to get it up and running a little bit better, being better at posting things on it. I've had it for a while. I just haven't promoted it. We have all those big beginner videos. Yes, we do. But Rhonda commented on my very first video the other day about how cute the cookbook was. And I thought, oh, I'm just going to look at that, because I haven't seen it. And it's been over 1.5 years since I made that video. And I was like, oh my goodness. What was I thinking? But the lady who bought the cookbook absolutely loved it. I will never do another one on rings, though. I absolutely cannot stand the rings. They frustrate me. The rings just frustrate me to no end. I'm like, Okay, so there is my pages. I am going to actually wait and, I got to put March on here and my date. Let's see. Almost forgot part for the date. It's not March. See, it's April. But I was calling it March. How many times have I done that? You don't think it was that bad? I don't know. From where I am now to then, it just seems really bad to me. So let's see. Where shall we put a date? How about we do? Trying not to wear my ink here. I don't know where I want it. I did go and try to alphabetize these the other day, and I got frustrated real quick, so they went right back in. Right back in where they were. P R. Where's my R? Eyes are itching. Lovely allergies in the air now. Did I say thank you, Jamie? Thank you, Anna. And I just dropped my R. Excuse me a second. It's my other name is Dropsy. Thank you. April. I. I just put that in the wrong spot, but that's okay too. Don't stress about it. I can't find a no. Note to self, get your stamps out before you go live. Thank you. Thank you, Lauren. Today is what? The 4th? We're going to cheat here a little bit. If I can find the 4. And I'm just going to put APR. And then I'm going to put this 4 as best I can over that. April 4th. There we go. And I'm going to do my journaling later. I want to make sure that dries good before I go moving it around too much. I think it turned out really pretty. I actually love how it turned out. So these out of the way. Do you want to see what I've been working on besides this? If I can get a hold of it. It's my first little golden book. Junk journal. It's Dumbo. I think he's so adorable. I'll just flip through a couple pages real quick. So cute. I will say this is one of the smaller golden books. The bigger ones, the normal size, has 2 signatures in them. So when you take them apart, you have the story in 2 sections to make 2 signatures. These ones are 1. So I had to take every page apart. I want to see the movie too, Rhonda. You come to West Virginia, we'll go together, okay? To get it to make the story to be in sequence, because I wanted the story intact. I had to take it all apart, and it has 6 signatures because of that. And they are stitched in by my sewing machine. Yes, road trip. And then we'll go shopping, okay? We'll leave the husband at home. Bring Jan with you, okay? But I had these papers, and I thought, oh, I got to do this. I love, and it's all about colors. So I put all kinds of different colors in there. And then I had these papers, and I just photocopied them. Probably shouldn't, but I did, to use in there because it's like children's theme. So why not? And then just random papers. But he's so cute. We've been to Disney one time when our daughter was in 4th grade, 3rd or 4th grade. It was 2007. And the first thing we wanted to do was go ride the ride that had the Dumbo thing on it. And I was like, ah. We wish they'd had Toy Story then too, but oh no, I gotta take this one out. I put it in upside down. Ah! See, I make mistakes, folks. I make mistakes. That's so frustrating. I know y'all are laughing at me because I'm laughing at myself. But isn't it adorable, minus the upside down elephant? It's a test. It's a test to see if your eyes are working right. Thanks, Patricia. I'm not alone. I'm like, oh my gosh, I just did not see that.
Just to see if they're paying attention.
And I looked it over like 3 times before I started sewing. Ah, goodness. But this book was my nephew's, and then he gave it to my daughter when she was little. And it's not perfect, as we all seen, but I'm having fun with it. So anyway, there is my spread. I thank you guys, all of you, for coming and hanging out with me while I craft. It is so much fun. It's so much fun getting to know everybody, and I appreciate each and every one of you. So I hope to be back next Thursday. Oh, I can't, Rhonda, because it's the actual story page that is upside down. I'm laughing at myself. So if anybody's laughing, go for it. I'll join you. It's like, Kathy, how'd you do that?
Just a test to see if they were paying attention.
So my husband's saying it was a test to see if I was paying attention. I obviously wasn't paying attention. Hello. So I'll write my quote, and then I will take pictures and I will post them on my Instagram, which I will link it also in the description box for this video. I had fun with this spread. I think it turned gorgeous. I'm so glad I decided to do that. Put another word here. What do you think? A word there? And then I make a tag or something. Reduce the page to make a copy and glue over it. Yeah, do that. So anyway, I will post this in my Etsy. Goodness gracious, on my Instagram account, which is Perfectly Imperfect Crafts too. But there's some little underscores or dashes or something in there. So I'll link it in my Etsy store and my emails if anybody needs to contact me. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I just enjoy making stuff. If anybody needs any special orders or anything, let me know. I try to do special orders. I just enjoy crafting. So I thank you again. I'll quit saying that now, and I will see you all next week. Bye. Maybe. End stream. There, now my mouse is working. Oops. Okay.